quickly became very clear that she was a shining star amongst her talented peers. But what a lot of people didn't realize was that not only is she outrageously talented, she's also outrageously intelligent and has a rock-solid grip on what she's about, what her art is about, and a thorough understanding of the world in which she consciously and purposefully puts herself through her self-imposed paces. Originally meant to be an interview, what we'll see in the next few minutes will be more along the lines of a documentary about an amazing woman and her amazing art. I asked her, when did you start with art? And she said, I've always been creative in various ways. I started photography at an early age. I was born this way. I never thought about becoming an artist. I am what I am. As I have matured, I have accepted that I am, and I enjoy it. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it. Being an artist is a process and a vocation. I asked her about milestones and influences, and she said, my art is a record of what I see. Doing these things and expressing myself is just who I am. In SL, there are three main influences, the foremost being AM radio. Airflow also has been an influence. My first video on YouTube was shot at her set. Finally, the work of Alpha Tribe. Its art and structures have been a big influence. I wanted to talk about the nature of Nicole's art. What makes it stand out? What is it about her images that engage us? It's more than the visual rhythm. Her work is greater than the sum of its parts. I Googled what makes art a masterpiece, which led to discussions about genius. I wasn't surprised to see that Nicole exhibits many of the traits associated with genius. Google it sometime, see for yourself. Then think about the artist. Is she prolific? Yes. Original? Yes. Hard worker? Yes. Passionate, dedicated, true to her own vision? Oh yeah. I asked, how did you start with machinima? And she said, I hired someone to make a video and didn't like the results. So I set out to make one myself and learned how. Then I met Chantal Harvey and people encouraged me. We talked about her style. I love the abstract nature of Nicole's work, including the blending of colors, the movement, and the music she chooses. The balance of these elements in her films is exquisite. About her filming style, Nicole said, I want to emphasize that my art is not doctored, but is clean sweeps of what I see. If they're edited, it's for length and combining clips. I use a shodo style. I call it that because a Japanese woman said my work reminded her of the careful brushstrokes of a Japanese calligrapher, with my camera being my brush. Nicole has been invited to present in major motion picture art festivals as well. In her words, I started out being asked to participate in the Shanghai World's Fair exhibits and was privileged to be in a show with the likes of Bruno. For that, I did Bridges, my first fully edited film. I also have been in shows all over Europe and did the 48-hour film project challenge with my submission, Changes. My longest film, The Passing Of, was submitted to the Sundance Film Festival and made it to the 4th level. The Louisiana Filmmakers Group invited me to participate in their exhibit at the American Pavilion at the Cannes Film Festival, where my films were shown. For me, it's not about winning, but to create awareness of this new art form. I asked Nicole about her current projects, and she said, now that I've met my goal of 1,000 videos, it's just a new beginning for me. I'm focusing more on storylines and capturing people in a situation or setting. I'm creating small vignettes to create a gumbo of stories and scenes, all spiced up. I also plan to do an opera that I've had in the works for a while. Last but not least, I wanted to mention the firm grasp Nicole has on the concept of the importance of art and artists in our worlds. She's a staunch defender of artists' rights and is conversant in the laws that govern the presentation of art in both virtual and real worlds. She is also cognizant of the need artists have to grow and change as their muses muse. Nicole asked peers for constructive criticism this winter. She sent out many requests. While she wasn't inundated with replies, those who did were supportive and down to earth. I thought this mature approach to her work said a lot about her work ethic. All in all, an amazing person, our NicoleX Moonwall. I know I'm not the only one who looks forward to her future endeavors. She has some great advice for anyone who wants to be creative. Want to hear? She said, grab it, love it, and work your ass off.